our first capital for lexion is heißt. V for her or the Wann. V means how or like in German. Woher means like where from. Woher means where from. And Wann means when. When actually when in time. Because your when in so which also means when. But when we are talking about something happening in a like within a period of time, we use Wann. Van yeah where basically van where. But it means where as in when actually sorry when
Mm.
as in something happening when okay
Okay.
you know when you much you have Venn is WENN.
Yeah. Then
Yeah.
time I have conjugation, clause, subordinate clauses.
Mm-hmm. So it means another chair say if or when.
Well, okay.
Mm. But van means like van comes to when are you coming when okay but uh then yeah to say if something happens like if and I say such as
Mm.
when anyway you better share that so but basically we are
Okay.
sticking to van means when is something happening when Nangasa but in time when is something happening okay so with Ubia can see pictures here so in English, like you can just say English. When you say is this in English, whatever comes to mind. And they just I'm not saying it. Say it in German. Yeah, it's my friend is a ATM machine. B, what comes to mind when you see those pictures? Now,
Okay. Okay.
okay,
In
it,
a, in a ATM machine.
yeah. So ATM machine is called their Geld
So,
Automat.
automat.
Automat. Okay,
Okay.
Automat.
Okay.
Yeah, Geld masculine. Yeah,
Mm.
Geld
Okay.
Automat. On B, I would say I see a message which says hello.
Hello. Okay.
Yeah, so message auf Deutsch. Eine Nachricht. Die Nachricht.
In a case.
Email.
Okay.
Die Nachricht. Please, you need to be
Mm.
writing things down because
Yeah.
you can't learn a language without writing nothing down.
Mm.
For this, I think I will have to even stop the Google Meet because it shows here say a record you, but maybe there isn't any video in my mail, only transcription.
Mm. Transcription.
Yeah, so I don't know. Say if and the same thing happens, and then I think say maybe we have to switch to something else because I'm paying for a DAW. Now, if you are not recording like the video, Nangasa is not being recorded, then that is crazy.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So C, yeah, C is also an SMS.
Mm.
So
Mm.
SMS is also message. So eine Nachricht.
Knuckles. Okay.
Yeah. Und D, computer. Computer. Computer.
Mm.
Who knows the gender for computer in German?
Computer,
Yeah, masculine.
masculine. Masculine.
Yeah, their computer.
The.
Okay. Laptop is
Mm.
also
Uh,
masculine. Their
so,
laptop.
Rabbi, now I was thinking, says, like mobile phone and not telephone. And
Yeah, that's handy. Yeah. And I'm guessing
yeah,
whatever comes in mind.
in mind.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Okay.
handy.
And
Okay.
all right.
Then the E,
It's
Yeah,
university. So let's say universitat.
univer.
Citat. Tet.
university.
Tet.
Yeah.
University.
It's air,
Ted.
umlaut, air. So uni, no, it's not uni.
Okay,
Uni,
okay. Univers,
universitet.
Universität, Universität, Universität,
Ted,
Uni,
Ted, and yet,
Ted.
you know. Then,
Okay.
then
Collins, I don't. Oh my, sorry, Anna. Because that's the background. No, it's all background.
Okay, okay. Yeah, some
It's about what they meet you back at Sana. Why?
community, you are not talking. I don't quite like I say.
Back at Sana.
Then hotel is a borrowed. We have borrowed words. English and German. They are all derived from Latin. Okay, they all derived from Latin. So there are some borrowed words, and I think internationally used words are like okobebia the same way. Meaning say your hotel tree or
I don't know about any.
a German for die.
How?
So
Every
almost all the borrowed. I said almost all the borrowed words from English have the noise agenda. So sometimes unima then you can try. Unima you can just attach that to borrowed words in English. Because we have computer here, but computer is masculine. But hotel is that's hotel. Restaurant is also that restaurant. That's internet. Okay. We have taxi here. Taxi is also that taxi. Super the means almost super say I petrol almost super by the way super. But super means super. Okay.
super taxi.
Now a different picture G. So maybe you can see a picture I'm built. That's built. A
That's
picture
good.
that's built. So yeah, so we are going on
Okay.
internationale und deutsche Worte. Okay, so there are some words that they are used internationally. Okay, yeah. So we've went through the pictures. I say sehen Sie die Fotos an, schreiben Sie. So like we went over them. I hope say you wrote something down. So next time
Yeah.
see an ATM machine, say in Germany it's what they get automat. So you can go over the learning till the goal at the end of when we complete this lesson. Each and every one of you should be able to. Sich vorstellen means what?
Introduce yourself.
Yes. So at the end of this section, and that's section one, each and everyone should be able to introduce them his or herself in what's German, the O site and target site. Okay. So you should be able to tell the time, seasons.
Seasons.
Yeah. And you should be able to say at least your phone number, telephone number sagen. You should be able to say when you are free. You know, you should be able to say when you are free in German. Sagen, wann man frei hast. Then nach Bedeutung fragen. Okay, when you don't understand simple sentence or the meaning of things, maybe I use then you see an ATM machine, you can ask someone, wie heißt man das? Means what is that called? That's nach Bedeutung fragen. Okay, so wie heißt Dodo auf Deutsch? So lesen Sie und ergänzen Sie means complete. So wie heißt Dodo auf Deutsch? So when you see something when you see anything and you want to ask someone that how is that called in German? So this is a simple it's a phrase. Wie heißt, how does one call Dodo auf Deutsch? So you either replace at the end with your local language or most of the time English word. So when I see an ATM machine in German, and I'm working with a German, I will ask him, wie heißt Das, jeder sagt, I will point to the thing and say that wie heißt das auf Deutsch oder wie heißt ATM auf Deutsch. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So common things are a bit more coming up with. Most important things are you want to know them in German. You can just look in your environment. Right now, maybe I want in English. Just say what you see, and we some simple words in German. And German.
Okay. Let's say chair.
A chair. So you can ask someone, wie heißt a chair auf Deutsch? You can just point anyone. First. Thank you. Okay. Bianca, so a chair is masculine. Der Stuhl.
Yes, true.
Der Stuhl.
Mm.
Bianca said the other. Okay, I'm moving forward. So
Rabbi Osintiano, yan kind of VI sin Z.
no, wie heißt man?
Okay.
It does
One.
not
Okay.
wie heißt man?
V. Oh.
It does not make sense. Like what normally listen. Normally, it does say if you are pointing to the tenor, wie heißt das?
Okay.
But then
Okay.
it be a word be any like a man one that's like something you can say wie heißt man das auf Deutsch? How does one call that thing in German?
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe you're having a conversation with someone, then you can say, yeah, oh, my pillowcase. You can say, oh, wie heißt man das auf Deutch? It does
Okay.
what the man say why you are not wrong. It is a how does one call that thing in German? How is it called? It does not because wie heißt das auf Deutsch? How is that? How
Okay.
is that called? And I say, how does one call that?
Okay.
The opposite we use, no we use.
So in not just a meme dynamic channel. Wie heißt man chair of Deutsch?
Auf Deutsch.
Auf Deutsch. Okay. Okay.
Collins. Hey, okay.
Okay.
Me too.
Wie heißt man table of auf Deutsch?
The Tisch. What's what I mean? Beside Collins.
It will be beside.
Wie heißt? Wie heißt a TV auf Deutsch?
Okay, das Fenster.
Wrong. The
Fenster. The Fenster, right?
Yeah, the fence.
Okay.
Or is it? Yeah.
Fenster.
Fenster. Okay. Fenster.
Fenster is window.
Okay.
Der Fenster.
Abiba, wie heißt a fridge auf Deutsch? Abiba, who's you watching now?
Oh, my dear, my kai,
Reach.
Okay, Collins, help. Wie heißt a fridge auf Deutsch?
I say KBB.
Okay. The Kühlschrank.
Kühlschrank.
Okay.
Okay.
It's K U umlaut H L so a kühl K umlaut K U and yet K U is K U umlaut so Kühlschrank.
Okay, genau.
So a masculine, der Kühlschrank. they are crucial. Okay, so where's our demand?
Okay.
Yeah,
V.
but get
Okay.
because and like just write things that you see in your environment, like background. We are then you find the English name, like the German name of those things. You just write it down. Okay. I
Okay.
am the American. Say beginning beyond who's on for so, but later you need them. You need to form sentences with these items. Okay, so like regardless whether say you know or you don't know, just write things down. Then when you with free period, then you find their German words that they are like their words, their translation in German. Okay, so we have guitar,
Guitar.
on post. Guitar is masculine, a female. So a the guitar, the guitar. Cafe is masculine. Their cafe, their cafe. Then post is also female. The post. So post is actually the my friend is saying a dynangasa where you receive your emails, your packages, and or corner to get your man. So the post. Okay. So partner I said okay. So number one, which name best fits the image that you see?
Okay.
Telephone.
Telephone. Telephone.
Telephone.
Phone.
What is the gender? Always use the gender.
That's telephone.
How sure are you?
Hmm. Okay.
Collins, how sure? 2% and not
Hmm.
3%.
Yo, that's telephone. The telephone. The telephone.
Hey, wow,
Yeah.
you too, Keke.
And that's
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 telephone.
telephone.
That's
Okay.
telephone.
That's telephone.
Yeah,
Telephone.
telephone. That's telephone.
Phone. Phone. That's
Then
telephone.
number two,
Number
The
2, yeah.
the banana. Banana.
the banana.
Banana.
The banana. Number three,
Number 3 is
The film.
the
The
film.
film.
film
The
is
film.
masculine. Dear film.
The film.
Film. In your film, film. Easy either. So film.
The film. 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 The film. The film. Film.
And then fear, number fear.
That's baby.
That's radio.
That's baby. That's baby.
Radio.
Baby.
That's
Baby.
radio.
Call it man, you never say test so.
Collins, number 4.
Okay. Okay. Number 4. Oh, okay. 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 Okay.
That's radio.
Yeah.
That's radio.
That's radio.
That's radio.
So Germans like to say their mind. Whether when you business simple is Glaube. They like to like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it's Glaube, it's Denke, it's Glaube, it's Denke. But especially when you ask them questions, if you how do you get to the train station? It's Glaube, it's Denke. I think you should take this route. I think they like to say it's Glaube. So when you ask them,
Okay.
Wie heißt das? Wie heißt Radio? Radio auf Deutsch. Omega say it's Glaube, das heißt Radio.
Okay.
So a phrase this year, ich glaube, I think. Yeah, so the grammar part for this section is your conjugation of the present tense in English. Their conjugations. You should be able to know the conjugations of these words: kommen, heißen, sein, haben. Okay, then you should be able to know all the personal pronomen: I, you, they, we, she, it, meaning auf German in the nominative. Then bestimmter und unbestimmter Artikel. That's der, die, das und ein oder eine. That's der or or an. The negative article im nominative using the kind and then preposition. That's wann. Ausgesagt, Aussage to make statements ich komme morgen, ich esse Reis. You should be able to make simple statements. Fragesatz mit Frageworte. You should be able to make question sentences with question words. Normally, the W questions, then you find the question words. That's where, who, what, when, and then or wie, woher, wann, what, W questions. No. Then ja oder nein Frage, yes or no questions. Then Negation mit nicht oder kein. Und ja, nein, doch. Doch is also very important. So what charts, on page what charts in there from 1 to 12. So like basically when you meet any word that you've never like noted down, I said things words that you're not accustomed to, just write them down. Okay, so we are continuing. Das war nur eine Aufwärmen, sorry. That was Mom co training, where is it? The Woolly Kyle. Hey, if anything, Aufwärmen. Could training, oh, you won't go training, you won't feel that. Warm up.
Okay.
Warm up. So practical, then. So yeah, sir. I say, we learned yesterday how to greet people and how to introduce yourself. So this is a short introducing people. Okay. So yeah, sure. Hören Sie und lesen Sie. So I'm playing the audio for this page. Like any person can, who can read the first picture?
Okay.
First picture, I say,
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag, ich heiße Ramoni. Then the secretary was like, Entschuldigung, wie heißen Sie? Then you go like, Ramoni. Ich heiße Paula Ramoni. And I'll say, act ja, guten Tag, Frau Ramoni.
Mhm. Then the secretary took her to meet the
Yes, Hemula. It's like Hemula. Frau Ramoni is here. Frau Ramoni, that is Hemula.
Okay.
Then the third picture, like, hallo, ich heiße Frank. Und das ist Petra. Und wie heißt Paula? So Frank. Becker.
Beggar.
That's a Beggar Kacha Mountain, one. And the Frank
Yeah.
Mountain.
Yeah. Yeah, probably that her eating her food.
And then,
Eating. Okay, so I'm playing the audio.
Lektion 1. Wie, woher, wohin? A1a. Bild 1.
Guten Tag. Ich heiße Ramoni.
Entschuldigung, wie heißen Sie?
Ramoni. Ich heiße Paula Ramoni.
Ach ja. Guten Tag, Frau Ramoni.
Bild 2.
Herr Müller, Frau Ramoni ist hier. Frau Ramoni, das ist Herr Müller.
Bild 3.
Hallo, ich heiße Frank. Und das ist Petra. Und wie heißt du?
Paula.
But in this short conversation, then I want to say the Akia, and yet, it's not grammar, and yes, it is English. Was it initially she asked of her name? She introduced herself like, my name is Paula Ramoni. Sorry, My name is Ramon. Then she asked, oh, she said, sorry, what did you like? What is your name? Like Obiga said, what did you say? And I was repeating. I was, oh, okay. You see that? So the Akia is like, oh, okay. Okay. Just expression.
Okay.
Akia. But it's Akzo. Oh, I see. Akia. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So normally, when you meet someone for the first time, people you don't relate to, people you've never met, and as a people who hold higher positions than you, we use the Z. Then people you think you are like you have friends you've known for a long time, or people like sometimes even in business settings, your peer, your colleagues, you can use the do to refer to each other. Yeah. So Wie heißt number B, we are going to be wie heißen die Personen schreiben sie. B, you know, this man in front of say, who can recall?
Hermula.
Yeah, that says Herr Müller. No, use it to form sentence because you need to be practical.
Okay. Das ist Hermula.
Mhm. Und die Person auf dem Bild.
Das ist Frank Berger.
Ja, genau. Und hier die Frau.
That is Petra Fischer.
Okay, so conjugation for your first verb is heißen. When introducing yourself, the verb in its infinitive form is heißen. Okay, but conjugation for the first person singular. For the singular pronouns, ich heiße, conjugation, du heißt. Hey, muhu.
There you.
I bet for that flashing with laptop, let me see you.
I'm not to Germany also.
Hey boy.
Aba.
But anyway, Charlie, I consume data pound. And I was going through Charlie. Hey,
Ulo di book me to her. Ulo di picture it. Ulo di rainy there. But it's over time. You need to go back then open the book again, especially when you haven't been active for some time. Yeah. So ich heiße, du heißt, die heißen. Okay.
Okay.
Then Gruppenarbeit sprechen Sie wie im Beispiel. So you introduce yourself, then introduce someone, to another person. For example, ich heiße Rabbi. That is her Emmanuel. Whenever you use Mr., you should use the Nachname, the surname.
Okay.
You must, if you are using her there, then you have to use the surname. If you are using Frau, then you have to use the surname.
Okay.
Ich heiße Ote Rabbi. Mr. Yima, that is Opoku. Partner, better, fast. Try 2 people. You can just try it.
Okay.
Okay.
Collins Bakwana.
What do you call? Anna, what do you call?
Hello, ich heiße Emmanuel. Collins, that is her Otin.
Okay.
Her Otin, that is Opoku.
Okay.
That is her Opoku.
Okay.
No.
Hello, ich heiße Collins Opoku. Emmanuel, that is her Rabbi.
Rabbi, when you're using
Rabbi
Rabbi,
Otin. Hey Otin.
If you use her there, Mr. or Mrs., then you have to use the surname. So let's know the difference. Say, hallo, ich heiße Paula. Wie heißt du? Ich heiße Frank und das ist Petra. So I have here informal sector. Okay, informal. So I say Paula. I am when I say I am Rabbi, Wie heißt du? That's I use me use my first name. So I'm expecting you to use your first name. That's why I refer to you as du. But when I say
Okay.
that ich heiße Herr or thing, Wie heißen Sie? Because I'm expecting you to use your Mr. or Mrs. Meaning, let me cannot much as Wie heißt du?
I
It's
think
point
I
there.
said,
Yeah. Wie heißt du means you are referring to the person in the informal sector. So ich heiße Rabbi. Wie heißt du? I'm expecting you to to tell me your first name. But when I say ich heiße Oteng, ich heiße Herr Oteng, better wie heißen Sie? I have to use wie heißen Sie. I have to address you formally because I'm expecting you to use your Mr. or Mrs. Okay. Yeah. So in the first picture, hallo, ich heiße Paula. Wie heißt du? Ich heiße Frank und das ist Peter. Guten Tag. Mein Name ist Paula. Mein Name ist Paula Ramoni. Wie heißen Sie? Ich heiße Frank Berger und das ist Frau Fischer. Okay. When you use the heißen, you need to use the hair. And that has you see that is Mrs. That is Frau Fischer.
Meaning the person is introducing a woman, right?
Yeah, Frau Mrs. Fischer.
Okay.
interact with me. So I see, yeah, what I say in an informal conversation. Maybe I am as if I'm share Collins, meaning that we'll go the informal way. So I'll be like, we high too. But then I say, yeah, in a more formal place, I'll use the maybe V high Z. And when I use the V high Z, I expect to use the maybe Hermula or maybe Frau Fischer. But when I use the V high Z now, I expect maybe you to say your first name. Maybe Isha say Emmanuel, V high Z, Isha say Collins. But maybe when I say maybe Isha say Emmanuel Reku, V high Z. Then you go like Isha say Collins.
Isha say her.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's not just about heißen. You address people formally, people you don't know, people you've never met, people you don't have common relationship with. You use the Z to address them. So the Z always the verb should always remain in the infinitive form with V. But when you are using do, you need to conjugate it. Okay. So people you know use do, people you never know use Z. So when you're outside and you meet someone on the road and you're asking for direction, you need to address the person as Z. When you enter a shop, you need to address the counter, the personnel at the counter as Z because you don't have the relationship with the person, like you don't know the person. Sometimes when immediately you start talking to them, when it's going to be a long conversation, they will tell you that like use do. And sometimes when you have a problem with your Z, I don't know the Z. I don't know why people have it because it's easier to use Z because the verb remain in its infinitive form. Okay, but when you use do, you have to conjugate it. But like there are a lot of people who have problem with using the Z. So sometimes when they meet you, right now, let's say if I go outside, someone might meet me on the road, and the first thing the person will say, like, darf ich du sagen? Can I use do? Like, can I refer to you as do? To open the conversation.
Okay.
Darf ich du sagen? Then I will like, oh yeah. The person will tell his a problem to you. Okay. It's not normal, so but basically Z for the verb in its infinitive form, then do for conjugation. Okay, professional and not professional. So here is it. Informal. Informal, you have to use do. When we use Vorname, your first name, when you are using do. So callers, there's no way I'm going to call you Opoku Oti, come here. Or oh, Collins, come here. But when I want to say, when I don't have that relationship with Collins, and I'd be like, and I want to call Collins, I'll be like, Hey, Opoku Oti, Komenzi.
Okay.
But many Collins say, yeah, because Collins, come here.
Okay.
See, the same thing in English. Like, do you understand everything?
Yeah.
When I think that you've met on Duolingo, so any issue. Yeah. So we are marking weiter. I think there's a work here. Also, Lektion 1. Übung A2. Was ist richtig? Kreuzen Sie an. Kreuzen Sie an means like cross or mark it. Okay. Kreuzen means cross. So I'll say which one is right? Cross the right answer. So Collins, please mute yourself. The audio. No. Okay, so.
Und das ist Frau Ramoni. Frau Ramoni ist neu hier. Herr Berger, bitte. Das ist Jakob. 6, 4, 3, 2, 7, 1. Nein, das ist die Telefonnummer von... Die SMS ist wichtig. Sie ist von Hara, von Frau Kim.
Yeah, so Nummer 1. Welche Person ist neu here? Which one of them is new here in the audio?
Paula.
You must say Paula. No, number 2. Someone should read. Because we read there, then more read there than a better always.
The SMS is from Arakim.
Okay, überprüfen. Ja. Sie haben 2 von 2 richtig. Okay, so what's this picture about, or like this short conversation about?
I think say after say the formula compared to Madia, but after so you know she her mula introduced her into the group. And so Ramoni is new here. Then I think say the second picture somebody received an SMS message, SMS text message. And also Jacob, that is Jacob. And also 9, that is the telephone number from. I think that's the second picture. And a third picture now. I see the SMS is the vestige. The SMS is from Hara, from Frau Kim.
Yeah, and so basically that's actually what's going on there. But they were having a meeting, then all of a sudden the phone for Herr Berger started to ring. Then the boss was like, Herr Berger, bitte, like we are in a meeting. What the fuck?
What the hell? What the hell?
Then he was like, that's his Jakob. Then he was checking if the number is right. Then he said 9. That is the telephone number phone. Then he was explaining further that the SMS is vestige. The vestige means what?
Important.
Yeah. The SMS is vestige. The SMS is von Hara. It's von Hara. It's von Hara von Frau Kim. The SMS is from ha. Okay. The Hara Ninipo. Okay. The Hara. Or you need or you China.
The full name is Harakim.
Genau.
Enye obi
Yeah.
kum.
Yeah. We're not the same person. The SMS is from Hara von Frau Kim. Genau. Do you understand? Oh, wir wonderful from.
A2a. Bild 4.
Und das ist Frau Ramoni. Frau Ramoni ist neu hier.
Bild 5.
Herr Berger, bitte. Das ist Jakob. 6, 4, 3, 2, 7, 1. Nein, das ist die Telefonnummer von...
Bild 6.
Die SMS ist wichtig. Sie ist von Hara, von Frau Kim.
Yeah. So initially she was going to use the first name. So that is von Hara. Then he changes. Oh, von Frau Kim. You about in the former say, oh yeah, in the former or her saying. And yet confusing, but when American someone you don't know refer to the person with me has a very difficult for me. Me personally, I still haven't adapted to it because in Ghana, I had this Obefre Mami Doris, Obefre Papa Paul. But here we refer to each other in the do form. Person depended the 100 years, 50 years, 600 years. Refer to the person, call the person by the first name. Crazy. Because most a woman be a year or cause 60 years. My friend name is Rebecca. Was it like a hard like Africa? We are not adapted. We are like and yet it sounds disrespectful to just call because even not normally even when you see the Rebecca, you just add ma Rebecca. You see, but I say unless so I always stick to the Frau because when I use the Frau, I have to use your surname. You know. Who you use Frau or the hair, then you use the first name and they'll say you are mad. No, because you are mad. If you say hair Collins, you are mad. Because a hair Emmanuel, you are mad. Or your mechanic say you are mad. Always use the Mr. or Mrs. with the surname. Yeah. Okay, so one from 0 to 9, I think that everyone can recite 0 to 9 in German. Annette, can you speak now?
Yes, I think it's okay. I'm almost home, but I can speak.
Okay. My 0 to 9 in German.
Okay. 0, 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's it, right?
Yeah, danke. So I'm repeating it. 0, 1, 1, not 1, 1, 2, 2, because Z is TS sound, then followed by W, which is pronounced as V. So 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. It's not 5, it's 5 because it's U umlaut, which is L. 6, 7, 8, 9. So, Obia, you introduce yourself, then you say your telephone number in German. So, ich heiße Oten Rabi. Meine Telefonnummer ist 05556378 Collins, was ist deine Telefonnummer?
Es ist 0, 2, 4, 9. 2, 8, 5, 7, 6, 4.
So, Mark weiter, ask the next person.
Hey, Emmanuel, was ist dein Telefonnummer?
Telephone number. Number is female. So you say, was ist
Deine.
deine telephone
Okay.
number? The number.
So,
Meine,
A female.
Nummer. Okay.
meine Telefonnummer ist 0, 5, 4, 8, 2, 6, 7, 9, 7, 9. Abiba, was ist deine Telefonnummer?
Meine Telefonnummer ist 0
Number.
Nummer.
Nummer.
Telefonnummer.
NUMMER. Number. The number, a female, the number. So meine Telefonnummer ist. Abiba, let's go.
Meine Telefonnummer ist 0, 2, 3. You have the telephone number.
Hey, Abiba, we couldn't go.
If you could just recite Papa number, your husband, your number, just crying. We are then
Try.
Yeah.
I can't resign it.
Abiba ni bi trogu onom na ndi aha wa aka. Ana wa choda.
I carry him on to us.
It's better say maybe over can and the correction or so.
I'm on it, okay?
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, so Joycelyn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Was ist deine Telefonnummer?
Meine Telefonnummer ist 0, 5, 9, 1, 3, 7, 7, 3, 7, 7.
Wait, Vim now they count the rest of the numbers. No, different from Vim now they count the second digits. A few. Okay, few. They can 12. Few. Few. They said they'll get their fill. They said fill. All them say you like fumes. Okay. With time you get used to it, it's no problem. Yeah. So Joycelyn, ask another person. Is Debbie here?
Hello, Debbie.
Hallo, Jocelyn. Hallo, Frau.
Was ist deine Telefonnummer?
Telefonnummer. It's very important. Number.
Was ist deine Telefonnummer?
Meine Telefonnummer ist.
Telefonnummer ist.
Meine Telefonnummer ist 055365559
Yeah. With a heat too.
I got German about.
Are you laughing? Who is laughing?
No one is laughing. We are just saying that
If I catch you,
you came with some heat. Okay, so it's not dry. It's dry. Dry. De vidura. De vidura. So dry. Dry, not dry. Dry. Okay, Joycelyn, that's the next person.
Oh, no, Debbie rather. Debbie.
Yeah. Debbie.
Rather.
After that.
if I beat you, if you call me if I beat you. Okay, so who else is here? I can't see anyone.
You are in a German class, so speak German and stop that.
I'm here.
What did you say?
Yeah, Rich Love is there.
Okay. Should I proceed?
Yeah, okay
That
now.
is love.
Okay. My telephone
Hello,
number
Rich
is...
Love.
Yes.
Bitte, was ist deine Telefonnummer?
Meine Telefonnummer ist 055 06 73 770. Danke. I'm done.
Okay. Yeah, so that's 0 to 9 for you. So you just practice your telephone number. Abiba, you'll come back to you. Okay. We are going to listen to conversation. They're basically talking about telephone numbers. Okay. So which one passed to Welche Person? I mean, like which number belongs to Frau Christina, which number belongs to Frau Grasmuck, which number is for Christoph and Anna. Okay. Listen attentively, bitte. Ja.
A2D. A.
Wie ist die Telefonnummer von Christoph und Anna?
0664 822 570. Nein, falsch. 832 570. Ja, das ist die richtige Telefonnummer.
B.
Wie ist die Telefonnummer von Tina?
Christina.
Ja, Christina Richter.
822 534.
Nein, die Telefonnummer habe ich. Die Handynummer.
Ach so, Christinas Handynummer. 0664 822 934. C.
Das ist die Mailbox von 0644 369 411. Bitte sprechen Sie jetzt.
Guten Tag, Frau Grasmuck. Hier ist Langer. Ach was, ich schreibe eine SMS.
Yeah. So did you get it or should I repeat it? Should I replay it?
Please replay.
Okay. Das letzte Mal.
A2D. A.
Wie ist die Telefonnummer von Christoph und Anna?
0664 822 570. Nein, falsch. 832 570. Ja, das ist die richtige Telefonnummer.
B.
Wie ist die Telefonnummer von Tina?
Christina.
Ja, Christina Richter.
822 534.
Nein, die Telefonnummer habe ich. Die Handynummer.
Ach so, Christinas Handynummer. 0664 822 934. C.
Das ist die Mailbox von 06443699411. Bitte sprechen Sie jetzt.
Guten Tag, Frau Grasmuck. Hier ist Lange. Ach was, ich schreibe eine SMS.
Okay, so was is the telephone number? Okay, so they said V is the telephone number. Okay, was is the telephone number? You are not wrong. You are not wrong. Okay, but V is also right. Okay. So ja, welche Nummer gehört welche Person? A gehört wem? The telephone number A belongs to who? So if you want to answer, it would be like the telephone number. You recite the number, then you say belongs to, or that is for maybe Christina, Charles, that's not Christoph.
Okay. So call it. So the telephone number 066483250 ist für
It's F U umlaut für A.
ist für Christoph und Anna.
Okay, so dra patsu A. Okay, und B. Rich love. B. Is Rich love da? Collins.
The telephone number.
Nummer.
Number. The telephone number 066482294 ist für Christiana Richter.
Okay. So you can use these expressions too. Okay, but you start by saying the number is the Telefonnummer von vielleicht Christina Richter, Frau Grasmuck, or you can also say the Telefonnummer von Frau Christina Richter, Frau Richter ist, then you recite the number. Yeah, so Annie, automatically number C. So
Okay. Die Telefonnummer für Frau Grasmuck ist okay. Sie
Sorry. Mama, you might deceive me. Miss and your telephone number fear. I was trying to correct the fear. Okay, and I was trying to correct the fear. It's fun. The telephone number.
Okay.
Yeah. The telephone number von Frau. So and so is.
Okay.
Maybe you. Let me say. Maybe one number can say is few.
Your German class, I say it's for.
So it's
English.
No.
FUR. FU umlaut R.
Oh,
Yeah,
VON.
I'm not saying say you are wrong, Yema.
David Collins.
No. I'm just saying, sir, the best phrase when saying something belongs to someone, we say fun. Vielleicht. Das handy von Rabbi. And yet das handy for Rabbi. Das handy von Rabbi. Das ist der Stift von Rabbi. So we say fun and yeah for. Okay, for. Okay, so I was trying to correct the for, say that we pronounce it fear. And I got carried away and I'm the fear on the year, but it's rather fun. Okay, thank you. So always write down these expressions when you are trying to these expressions now I'm saying. You know. So V is the telephone number.
Okay.
Hey, why? Yeah, use these expressions in your conversations when you are talking about something for someone or for numbers. Yeah. Bitte, mach weiter. Annette, bitte.
Ja, die Telefonnummer von Frau Grasnick ist 0644 369 411.
Dankeschön. So Partnerarbeit, we've already done it. I have Partnerarbeit. So you say you're speaking you're reciting your phone number. We've already done. Partnerarbeit means work like group work or working with someone. And then will be a year. Abiba na come. Abiba will come back to you review. Okay, so A3. The SMS kommt aus. Okay. Okay, like we did before. Was ist richtig? Kreuzen Sie an. Ankreuzen, a separable verb. Ankreuzen. So kreuzen Sie an. So when I'm make cross, I will say ich kreuze an. Okay. Okay, was ist richtig? I'm playing the audio.
Woher kommt die SMS?
Aus Korea. Sie ist wichtig.
Die SMS kommt nicht aus Korea, Herr Berger. Frau Kim ist hier in Frankfurt.
Das ist richtig. Tut mir leid.
So, Nummer 1.
Okay.
But you might know.
Nice.
You might know another person.
Rabbi, you say.
Woher kommt die SMS? Woher kommt die SMS?
Die SMS kommt aus Deutschland.
Die SMS kommt aus.
Aus Deutschland.
Dankeschön. You man, I call and say aus. And the second picture, I know there isn't any audio to it, so you have to read.
Aus. Okay.
I say das ist richtig. Tut mir leid. So this is what the SMS is saying. The SMS, who can read the SMS?
Hello, Frank. Hey, Bob. Hallo, Frank. 9 Uhr. Café Einstein. Komm auch Raha.
So what's the answer?
Raha is 9 Uhr im Café. First one, 8, Café.
Raha ben Hara also Raha.
Hala.
Yeah. You said which one is
Coffee.
coffee? Okay, so overproofing means check. And I said to check. Okay, so both are correct. So we're going to learn a little about countries, few countries, like common countries. So note the answers better. Ergänzen Sie die Dialoge means complete the dialogue. Ergänzen Sie. Ergänzen means complete. So hören Sie dann und vergleichen Sie. Vergleichen means compare. But you're more writing it down. They are like book nature, and you say like what you don't know, just write it down. What you don't know, write it down. Later you can search for it. Things like I don't go over it, and as I don't like give more information about them. Those words, just write them down later, okay? But vergleichen means compare. Okay. Yeah, so we have Egyptian, China, Deutschland, and Brazilian. So who comes from where? Woher comes to, sorry. So the first Rich Love, you answer the first answer. Then Deborah number zwei, sorry. Joycelyn Nummer 3, then Abiba Nummer 4. Okay. Janko.
1. Woher kommst du, Mailin?
Ich komme aus China.
2. Woher kommen Sie, Frau Said?
Ich komme aus Ägypten.
3. Woher kommt ihr?
Wir kommen aus Deutschland.
4.
Und woher kommen Sie?
Wir kommen aus Brasilien.
Okay, so Rich Love, your answer. She said she can talk. Oh. Annette number 1. Number 1. Number 1.
Number 1. China.
China. Oh, danke. Then Joycelyn.
Wir kommen aus Deutschland.
Nummer 2 hier. Woher kommen Frau Said? Deborah.
Ich
Number
komme
2.
aus Ägypten.
So first name is Frau Said kommt aus Ägypten. Use it to form the sentence, okay?
Frau Said kommt aus Ägypten.
Okay.
Richtig?
Yeah, so number 3. Woher kommt die beide? Die dritte Antwort.
Abi, should I answer or?
Yeah.
Okay. Sie kommen aus Deutschland.
Okay. Dann woher kommt die beide oder das Paar? Das Paar means the couple.
Wie kommen
Sie,
aus
okay.
Brasilien.
And you V is how. Wir
Does it mean
is
Z? They come from Wie kommen aus
okay.
Brasilien.
Okay, wir überprüfen unsere Antwort. Alle sind richtig. Genau. Mhm. Okay, so ich frage dich, denn du gibst mir eine Antwort. Woher kommt Herr Perez? Herr Perez, Collins. Woher kommt Herr Perez? These are your answers. Collins.
Sorry, I muted it.
Mhm. Woher kommt Herr Perez?
Herr Perez. Ich glaube, er kommt aus Brasilien.
Okay. Deborah, woher kommt Marlin? Joycelyn, woher kommt Mylin?
Ich glaube,
Ja?
okay, ich glaube, sie kommt aus China. How do you pronounce China?
China.
China. Danke.
Ja. Und Monika und Paul kommen aus Deutschland. Die sind auch richtig. Mhm. So, wir ordnen den Personen zu den Ländern. Okay, like we are arranging the names to the countries. Okay, so China, which of the names sounds like Chinese to you? Herr und Frau Wang, woher kommen die beide? Herr und Frau Wang, woher kommen die beide?
Ja.
Ich glaube, sie kommen aus China.
Okay.
No.
Dann Kim und Lu. Woher kommen Kim und Lu?
Ich glaube, sie kommen aus China.
Kim und Lu?
Kim und Lu, China. Ich glaube, sie kommen aus China.
Dann, ich glaube, sie kommen aus China. Und Michael und Lisa. Paris.
Okay.
Yeah, Collins, let's go.
Ich glaube, Michael und Lisa.
Und Lisa.
Und Lisa kommen aus Deutschland.
Okay. Und woher kommt Farid?
Ich glaube, er kommt aus Ägypten.
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 Dann woher kommen Alba und Carlos, Annette?
Ich glaube, sie kommen aus Brasilien.
Richtig? Alba und Carlos. Na Brasilien bin oder? Ja, Annette, woher kommen Alba und Carlos?
Ich glaube, sie kommen aus Alba,
Deutsch.
Ägypten oder Spanien.
Okay.
Dann Frau Said.
Ich, ich, ich glaube, er kommt aus Ägypten. Ägypten.
Dann Frau Morales.
Ich glaube, Frau Morales kommt aus Spanien.
Und Herr Sola. Woher kommt Herr Sola? Mhm.
Herr Sola kommt aus Sola, Spanien auch.
Okay, note your answers. Überprüfen.
Yay.
Alle sind richtig.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Okay. Wir machen weiter. We've done this. So, woher kommst du? Kommen, das Verb kommen means to come. Okay, to come. Und the hair means sense direction. So in German we have hin und her. Please write it down, note it down. We have her und hin. Her means from where, like from a place, And a hin, he, hin means towards a place. So when I decide to, I decide to go out right now and I meet someone on the way, the person can ask me, Wohin gehst du? Where are you going? Wohin. Wohin. Towards where are you going? Wohin. Okay, wohin. Let me see if I can. I have no writing. I understand sometimes let me see.
You can leave it in the chat box.
Yeah. Yeah, so you have hin towards a place and hair from a place. And normally hair goes with kommen. So the verb is herkommen. Okay. And a hingehen. Yeah, so Woher kommst du means from where. Herkommen. From where do you come from? Then you say I come from Ich komme aus Ghana. Ich komme aus Ghana. So when you're asking someone in the informal sector, woher kommst du? But when you're asking someone in a formal sector, woher kommen Sie? Okay, yeah. So this is a conjugation for kommen. So prepositions, no. Ich, du, ihr, sie, oder es, wir, ihr, sie, oder sie. So we have the first first person singular, ich komme. So note the endings. So before conjugations, no, before you conjugate a verb, you need to let me try. Before conjugation, you need to because sometimes it's very long, but the verb is always in the infinitive form, okay? But when you are trying to use it with the prepositions or with a name, you need to conjugate the verb, okay? The verb in its infinitive form means the verb having the en ending, kommen, to come from, okay? So kommen means to come from. Sorry, to come, sorry. Kommen means to come. To come. Okay, that's the infinitive form of the verb. Infinitive means like we haven't done anything to the verb. But before you can conjugate it using the prepositions, we need to have a stem. We will cut away the roots. The root is the en. So we will cut away the en. Then it will be left with the stem. So the stem is the kum. So we will use the stem to do our conjugation. So for ish, the ending for ish be ish has an a e ending, okay? Ish, do, always st ending, er, sie oder es always has a t ending. Wir always infinitive. We add en to wir. We add the en back to wir, the first person plural. We add our en ending back. Then ear means you guys. You guys in the informal sector. Because let's say, for example, Joycelyn is with her husband, and I want to ask them a question. I can say I can be like Joycelyn and your husband. I saw your car at the gates. Like say crazy. So I'll be like, oh, you guys, I saw your car at the gates. Okay, so like a plural for informal, like it means you guys. You guys. So like let's say you are going to call a group of people, okay, group of people you know. Okay, we have maybe 3 friends, they are sitting on the bench. Okay, you won't be like, I could see Sarah, John, let's go. You'll be like, hey, you guys, let's go. So here kommt. Okay, you guys here kommt. Simple. And also always have a T ending. And then they or that former Z always have an en ending. Yeah, so that's the conjugation für kommen. Yeah. But so if you have any question, you just draw my attention. Any question? No question. Okay, we are marking weiter. So when you are saying ish biano, the verb, you need to cut out. You need to cut the root away, the en, take the en. The ish should be accompanied by the ending of ish should have a ye ending. The ending for do should have an st ending. Yet zs t ending via en ending. Ear t ending on Z oder sie, en enden. Okay. Eine Frage? Okay, es gibt nichts. Dann,
No.
ja. Okay, dann wir machen weiter. Die haben wir schon zugeordnet.
So, Rabbi, with this, we are only talking about regular verbs, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even for each, no. Okay, Mira. For irregular verbs means verbs they have their own, like when you take away the en, they undergo vocabulary vexels, as in the vowels change. Okay, and as like they are irregular. Once the isen was a do east, okay, like they are not regular like kumena, you just take the en away, then you just add your simples, and irregular they have their formats, you have to learn them by heart. Germany because du musst das auswendig lernen. Auswendig means from heart. There's no sense to it. There's no sense to it. You just have to learn them by heart. But almost every time, no, for even irregular verbs, no, only do. Irregular verbs, no, do and ear or the z, and they undergo changes, no, for irregular verbs, except some few verbs. They're only few. They undergo overall changes, like their conjugation, no, entire different, but they're only few. But even for irregular verbs, most of the time it's only for do and the ear or the zs format. The second person singular on the third person singular predecessor. The do on the and the ear or the z. The rest says the same. Okay.
Okay.
By that, and because there's always an exception. There won't be every rule have an exception. Okay, but I know there are few verbs. Okay. Okay, so how to tell the time? So we have two ways of saying time in German. We have the formal and the informal. I say English. We have the 24 hours clock, 24-hour clock, and 24 hours. Well, clock. So you have English, no. In the formal sector, and you use the 24-hour. Okay, but in the informal, no, I then your man, friend, I the English because in the formal sector. What is the time? Oh, it is 21:45, which means it is 9 o'clock. It's 9:45. Okay, but informal, no, 15 minutes after 10, 12 minutes after 10. You see, and informal. But in the formal, it's a good say good to know that because the formal they easy. Because Megajo say SS right now the time here SS 20 SS 20 44. That's 8:44 here in a formal. But me catch my friend be an say informal or make say oh Viertel für 21 Uhr, like quarter to 9 o'clock in a informal. You have so you be the formal. So lesen Sie und ordnen Sie zu. If you don't know word map, so how will you know the city? Well, you're geography, please help us. I had him say it's in the Americas. So I had Argentina, so I just have an emperor, so David. But I know it's a higher Germany. The third picture, Germany. Oh, so Berlin, or the Omo in Berlin. Omo in say no, but geography for no way.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe a point on it. I think it's Russia.
Ever.
Really?
Number one.
Hey, third one.
What's the third one here, man?
Third one. Hey, Russia.
Here is Russia. Here, this entire land from Hasi to Henina, Russia, and higher Europe.
What? America. From that third one to
Focus from anything, but send the income. Yeah, come be here.
okay.
Okay, so I'll say in Berlin is this 11 Uhr. Es ist Vormittag. Okay. In Berlin is this Vormittag. So, okay, so your morning, okay, and your Vormittag. Vormittag is morgen is from, I think, from 6. No, morgen, you can start greeting good morning from 5 a.m. to 9. Or that act. Yeah, and your Vormittag. Vormittag means before afternoon. Normally, that's from 10 until 12. Okay. Then we have Nachmittag. Nachmittag is afternoon from 12 until, I think, later in the evening. Then from 7 p.m. we start greeting Abend. Okay. So in Berlin is this 11 Uhr. Es ist Vormittag. Vormittag means before afternoon. Mittag means afternoon. Vormittag, before afternoon. And I'm saying before afternoon here, 10 between 10 and 12. Morning, no, a bit from 5 a.m. till I think 9 a.m. until 9 a.m. Then from 10 to 12 a Vormittag. Then from 12 until I think 7 p.m. in the evening, a afternoon, because I say, I feel now about 8:48, but maybe when you're going to be Windows number are still now there is light. Okay, so from 7 p.m. I'm sure it's a good evening, but afternoon is from that if I say 1 till even till 7 p.m. afternoon. Yeah. So say in Berlin, because I'm saying I say the third time that is Berlin, Germany. So in Berlin is S 11 Uhr, that's 11 o'clock. S is Vormittag. Okay. So and okay, what do you can answer Berlin there? Okay, so Wie Spaet is S in New York. So New York, we say high Americas, yeah. So I think say high because high way Mexico or Argentina, but I think say higher America. So the first picture in New York, order. Between New York and San Francisco, they are both in USA. Yeah, so Wie Spaet is S in New York. I think it's NA number 1. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, that is number 1. New York is number 1. So the time is 2 Uhr. Wie Spaet is says in, I say, New York. Are you following? Do you understand?
Yeah. The first one here. This one here. First one here in New York.
Then number 2 is San Francisco.
Example.
San Francisco. Wie Spaet is says in San Francisco. San Francisco, near San Francisco. What is the time here?
So the last one.
That is 15th Uhr.
Huh?
5 o'clock into 15th
Nah.
Uhr.
So here is San Francisco. Here is San Francisco. Number 2. Hello.
Yeah, Rabbi.
So in San Francisco is 15th Uhr. 15th Uhr morgen. Es ist morgen. It is morning in San Francisco. And Tokyo, yeah, China. Wait, Tokyo is in China. No, Tokyo is in Korea now. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So what is the time in Tokyo? Wie Spaet is
Es
S.
ist 7 Uhr. Es ist
7 or
7
S
Uhr.
is Abend because they say from
Okay.
what's it?
Tokyo is Zibin. Es ist 7
7.
Uhr.
When you can say afternoon near 1 to 7. So I think say afternoon near 1 to 6. Then Abend evening from 7 to 10. Then from 11 going, you can start greeting night. They make holiday like I might be wrong, like timing, but the minimum is that we have 4 meter.
I'm about Rabbit change. First one, New York. New York, I don't know why example with C no and I'm about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. New York, I don't know why example with the C, which is helpful.
Huh?
New York Bay is a strength Uwa.
Well, yeah, I get you. The most important thing is that you are able to tell the time. Your geography and science, so it's like getting the places confused. No, any problem. The most important thing is you're able to tell the time. Now, because from 5 a.m. and upper 5 a.m. till I think 9 a.m. Morgan. From an upper 10 until 12 4 meter before afternoon. And from area 1 until I think 6 p.m. Afternoon, Nakmetag. We have 4 metag and Nakmetag. Nakmetag, yeah, after afternoon. And at 12 yeah, Metag. 12 meters a midday. Metag means midday. Mid-tag, okay, middle day. Okay, so from 10 to 12, before 12, before midday, that's 4 metag. Then 12 noon, metag. And from 1 until I think 6 p.m. Nak metag after midday. Then of course like na audio crowd mal notice it.
In Berlin ist es 11 Uhr. Es ist Vormittag. Wie spät ist es in New York?
Es ist 5 Uhr. Es ist morgen. Wie spät ist es in San Francisco?
San Francisco? Ich glaube, es ist 2 Uhr. Es ist Nacht. Und in Tokio? Wie spät ist es in Tokio?
In Tokio ist es 7 Uhr. Es ist Abend.
You are right. Yampa Ochina, we will go over time again.
Okay.
We go over time again. Now we continue. Then I think it's a Friday. I get recap of what we've learned so far. Because 19 out of 261. I think that's good. That's good for the first few days. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So any question? Any question? Any concern?
Oh no.
Abiba, you there? Yeah, Deborah.
Okay, I think you asked a question. Yeah.
Okay, please, the course is being recorded, right?
Yeah, but I think there's a problem with. Yeah, I thought later. I'm just hoping that the video is rather being recorded. Yesterday I recorded the same thing, but later they gave me a transcript of the lesson, not a video. Okay, so and then if the same thing repeats, then I'll cancel my subscription and maybe we'll be forced to use Zoom, because Zoom, I know says Zoom there they do video recording, but when I don't know, because I'm using the paid version, but they don't actually record the class session, but they give a transcript of what is being said. That's what. So me end the call now. I think that you're going to get notification to what was recorded to your emails. So maybe I'm just hoping that it will be the video instead of the transcription. If not, then I'll be forced to use a different platform. The only problem with Zoom is that Zoom consumes data. So if you don't have a stable network, like and then I'm imagining where and yes, Zoom is the best. And yeah, there then I'll try Microsoft Teams too. Okay.
Okay.
Deborah, have I answered your question?
Yeah, danke.
Okay, Gianna. No kind of frage.
And the introduction, I wish I say we use the same link, right?
Yeah, for now, because even if I have to switch, you maybe it have to be over the weekends.
Okay.
But then when there's any changes concerning the platform now, I'll let you know in the group chat.
Okay. And the Rabbi, recap now. Like it's young way nani recap now. Now, pronunciation. Na me pese yesa beko ye chibiem. Na sa words be one man na sa na me fambo na me she German sentence bi. To say TION. Sheno. Aha. So function that functionality ne that side. And on us young can't was I thought maybe yeah recap na nanka maybe said that question.
The TION it's Tiono.
Xion. Okay.
And yes, Xion. Xion.
Xion.
And yes, Xion. Tion.
Xion.
Funktioniert.
Is that all you're trying to
Okay. And then aside that, we start coming across that PF. That's a fligging, or say that to nest, yeah.
PF. Right there. Example, yeah, maybe.
Because that app fell near to say Apple near, So now I thought say.
plural forms of and I know.
No. PF. You've been a fan.
Okay.
Like common and you game.
I'd say yeah, Frankenflieger. Flieger.
I got right a Fleggy, but a thing. I won't lie to you. Fleggy. Like most of the time, we stick by the F. Fleggy.
Okay.
Fun.
Okay.
Fleggy. Fun. It be the right Germans, it be kind of fleggy. They combine the P and the F. Fleggy. Difficult, but then when you say fleggy, they understand.
Okay.
When you just ignore the P. Yeah, I'm listening. You said?
Recap of what you learned today. So
that will have to be on Friday.
Friday. Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah.
Okay. Sharp.
Okay, bye.
Morgan.
Yeah, this done. All right.